Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be prepping the 6.0 for teardown. Yes. I intended to tear the truck down the end of last week. Had some stuff come up and whatnot. So I think we're going to shoot for mid this week. So I actually have my grandpa's actually working on some stuff today. That's why we're not working on this today. So anyway, I stopped by the bank. I got 20 bucks worth of dollar bills, and we're gonna run up here at the car wash, and we're gonna be cleaning this thing up. So on this truck specifically, this thing has a fuel leak. I guess, to say the least. I don't know what is leaking, but something is leaking a lot. So we're gonna figure that out while we have the truck apart. But I figured I would show y'all. So if you look through here, you can see everything is oily and it's just not great. So like I said, we're gonna take this thing up and give it a real nice cleaning, to say the least. So I do need to get something to set on the air filter and the dipstick, because the dipstick itself, the little handle's broke. I need to order a new one. I keep forgetting to. But regardless, like I said, we're gonna do that. That way this thing is not an oily mess when it comes apart. And stuff like this will get all cleaned up as well. So anyway, I'm running here. Swap the blue truck keys for the keys for this, and we're gonna run up here at the car wash and get at it. And also I figure the whole rest of the truck's filthy from our snow and ice and rain and everything else that we've had in the last month. So I figure this will be a nice little change. So anyway, I'm gonna run in here. Like I said, we're gonna grab the keys for this, take it up here, get it cleaned up. And I also have some stuff in the bed that I need to drop off at the shop. So we'll get that stuff dropped off in the shop, because we need to have this truck bed open, because we're going to be filling this thing up with parts as it comes off. So anyway, let's run in here. I'm going to grab these keys, and we're going to head up here to the car wash. Also, guys, I wanted to mention, and yes, I know, the 300 is filthy. I'm going to take it one day this week. We're going to wash it, get it cleaned up, and I think I'm going to try to polish this car at some point. I need to charge up the batteries in my polisher. It's in the shop, so I need to do that at some point. But I did order some polish. We're going to work on polishing this thing out, see if we can make it look a little nicer, and if we need to wet sand and then polish, we will see. But I wanted to mention, if y'all enjoyed today's video, you're excited about the 6.0 build or the 300 build, or if you stay around to the end of the video to the white truck update, please drop a like and comment down below. Smash that subscribe button. We're really trying to hit 4,000 before the end of the year. So anyway, guys, with that being said, let's get back into the video. All right, guys, so we got this kind of cleaned up. So anyway, we'll head back to the house. I didn't get too crazy, obviously. And I am going to dry it so everything does dry off. I'm going to drive it so everything dries off. Now this thing is not even warm, so I probably would recommend doing this if your truck was like hot, for obvious reasons. But this thing is cold, so we didn't drive far to get here, so it should be fine. But we got the majority of everything cleaned off. So like I said, I'm going to take kind of the long way home and you know, let everything dry out and whatnot, and we should be good to go. So anyway, I'll catch y'all back at the house. All right, guys, so we have made it back to the house, and I must say, these windows could definitely be darker. So I think at some point we're going to redo these, and maybe the fronts on the 300. If y'all remember, we did the fronts 1% and the not 1%, but we did the fronts a percentage and the rears a percentage. Same on this. So I think at some point we're going to get them matched. But either way, we also need to get my grandpa's truck done, which I can do it. That's not a big deal. But regardless, we did get it cleaned up under here. Not the prettiest, but like the turbo is not near as oily. Nothing's near as oily as it was, which was kind of the goal. You know, the residue stuff, that's not really a concern. But, and if you hear, yes, that is the degas bottle. When I left, it was showing that this was almost empty, and now we're topped out. But like in here, we got all that cleaned up, looking much better. So this all should be a little nicer to work with. Same thing with all this up in here, so on and so forth. So that was the whole goal of that. Now, with that being said, that is good to go. My grandpa, I guess, just finished that. So I guess since this is warm and the AC still works, I'm just gonna drive it up here. We can't really, I don't think we can really hurt anything. So I'm actually surprised. He just put a complete ignition assembly on that thing. For those of you who don't know, those ignition systems on those things are junk. And what I'm talking about, it's the whole like key switch and everything. When it snowed, we went and got it and we put a switch on it, and then started doing the same thing again. So I ordered a complete, like the whole assembly. And well, I guess in the time that I took and washed this and drove it, he had already got it finished up. So that's good. So we're gonna drop it off, and well, I guess I'll catch y'all when we get back again. All right, so we are back again. As you can see, we got the doors open on the white truck because, well, the carpet is soaking wet in this thing. So we're gonna air it out. And really, guys, I got some pictures of the line that we need, so I'm gonna see if I can find one. But and you can see it's all wet over there. It's not terrible, but it is wet. So we're gonna try to, I think we have a buddy that has a smoke machine, so let's see if we can get it and throw in here and see what is the deal here. So I still need to figure out where to put that controller for the rock lights, and then this is for the Valvetronic exhaust, which I believe, yes. So here's the controller for it. I don't know why the camera's not focusing, but here's the controller for the exhaust. So that is the plug-in for that. We're gonna hardwire that, but figured for right now we'll just leave it this way. That way, like when the truck sets like it is right now, we can just unplug it. We don't need to worry about it. So I'll find something that is ignition powered to wire it to for next time. That way we don't got to worry about it killing the battery. So regardless, and then here's that too. So we'll get this all tucked and everything. We didn't really worry about it because the truck was having issues, and I don't remember what we were doing when I put this exhaust on. But regardless, we'll get that tidied up. We still need to build our step brackets. We need to clean the wheels again. This thing is filthy. This poor truck. You think this paint job, I painted this truck when I graduated, 2018. We put the hood on it the morning for graduation. I think that's what screwed the paint up on the hood, was we drove it to Conway and back like the morning after we painted it. So we painted it at like 10 o'clock at night and then drove it, and it was still very fresh. So I think that's what happened to the hood, and then this was just some dry spray. But I mean, if you look, this is all just dirt kicking around. You know, all this. It's rough. And you think the sad thing about it is this paint job ain't got but like maybe 200 miles on it. Bed cap. Where is the bed? Is it in the bed still? But the bed cap flew off on. Yeah, it did. It's in the shop. But the bed cap flew off. These are street scene smooth bed caps. It flew off on the interstate. Absolutely murdered the paint. Kind of chipped this up. So this needs repainted. This needs repainted. The hood needs repainted. But I think at some point I'm going to paint this stuff, and then at some point we're going to repaint this entire truck and whatnot. So stuff like this is not great. So we'll like I said, we'll get this guy fixed up at some point, but for now, what I do want to do is get this running. That way, while the 6.0 is apart, I can have a truck to play with and do some stuff too and whatnot. So anyway, like I said, I'm gonna let this sit here, let it air out, because it stinks terribly from the carpet being wet. So like I said, we're gonna let that sit with the doors open, let it air out. But the 6.0 is ready to pull apart. So I believe, well, actually, I have a friend, the one with the high country. She really wants to be here for the teardown process of the truck. So I'm gonna see when she can make it over here, and then, you know, if she can't or doesn't want to, that's not a big deal. I can get started on it. So anyway, guys, I guess that's gonna be it for this one. So the next 6.0 video you see, we should be tearing it apart, hopefully this week. So when the truck's done, we're gonna give it a good bath. I mean, as you can see, it is absolutely filthy. I just washed up here to try to clean that up, but the wheels will go on. I'll probably test drive it on these, if we're being honest. And then if the test drive is good, we'll throw the KG1s back on for the first, like, full drive. So I do need to order powder still. I do need to order some demonized for the headlights, because while those are apart, we're gonna throw demonized in them. Like I said, we're repowdering a bunch of stuff and whatnot. So this one should be fun. Or at least that's what I keep telling myself, because I've been stressing myself out about this truck. So I keep telling myself it's gonna be fun, everything's gonna be good, everything's gonna go smooth, which I really doubt, but we're gonna hope. So anyway, guys, like I said, I'm gonna get in here. We're gonna order some stuff for the white truck and hopefully get that thing going. That way it'll be good while this is apart. And then if I want to do stuff with this and it needs to be apart for a day or so, I'll have the white truck to do whatever, you know, I want. No road trips, no driving it like I drive this, but you know what I mean. If I want to go to town, get something to eat, whatever, or if I need to go get parts, what have you, I'll have another vehicle. So anyway, guys, with that being said, that's going to be a wrap for this one. So, if y'all enjoyed today's video or found it helpful, please drop a like and comment down below. Smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope everybody has a great day.